When Americans come to China and they realize how affordable everything is across the board, they assume the worst. Americans really can't understand how the prices can be so low. And I don't really blame them, because if all you've ever known is crushing capitalist society, then you would think that the way to get cheap goods is from cheaper labor or cheaper materials. You're either exploiting someone to the point of slave labor, or you're stealing the materials from somewhere with imperialism. But that's the capitalist playbook, and there's actually more to the equation. And when you think about it, prices should be getting cheaper as technology is getting more efficient. But what's happening is the corporations are price gouging everybody because they own the technology. So it's getting cheaper for them to make, but it's costing us more, so they're making even more money. That's not the case in China because the technology isn't owned by the private sector. All of the essential technologies are owned by the public, or they're at least heavily regulated by the state. And the rapid development of this technology, that's how they keep prices so affordable as their country is developing so quickly. Actually, Karl Marx himself theorized about this. He said that in order to transition beyond capitalism, you have to develop your productive forces rapidly enough to outpace the capitalists. So the capitalist economy will be propelled by things like worker exploitation and slave labor, stealing resources, and imperialism. The socialist economy is propelled by developing their productive forces. They have to make technology, make production more and more efficient until the majority of the production is under their control. That's why China has such a disproportionate amount of the world's factories, and that's why they're making so many of their factories fully automated with robots in them and everything. And that's why they're going to win the AI race, and they're going to win the robotics race, and they're going to win the electric vehicles race, and they're going to win the space race. And what other races are we in?